statement from Coach Fulks, and then we'll get to questions for Ern Payton.
Yeah, I mean, at some point you just can't believe when it keeps happening. We had another really, really good start. I thought defensively we flew around and we had a lot of really good coverages. We understood. Yesterday was honestly our first practice in a week because we've had so many people out. And I thought we did a great job. We understood. We got our hands on things. And then the last kind of 2 minutes of the second quarter got away from us again, but we still went into halftime up. We tried something completely different today at halftime. And then we came out and won the third quarter, which I think is the first third quarter we have won since December. And then we just, we did not score enough in the fourth. 14 points is just not going to get it done in that kind of game. And we had lots of opportunities at the rim. We missed some shots that were right there, and you need those to fall. And so, I feel for our team because they keep battling and they keep sticking with it. And obviously it is really hard when this keeps happening and you're not getting wins with the effort we're putting in. But, that's all you can do. And we just keep showing up and giving it another try. And one of these times it's going to go our way down the stretch.
It will. They're veterans to step up. Porter and Carver, they've been around a long time.
Yeah, well, they have 9 seniors, and so that's a veteran team. And they hit just enough shots down the stretch. They were 3 of 5 from the three-point line in the fourth quarter and 6 of 13 overall. And, that's how you win fourth quarters. You make the shots that you get, and we even turned them over a few times, which was good. We track steals. We're trying to get 2 a quarter, and we had 3 in the first, 2 in the second, and 3 in the fourth. And, we needed one more steal and needed to come up with a little bit more pressure.
It's ironic that Porter was born in Huntington, middle school and elementary school here.
It is.
I thought defensively, you really played well. One of your better efforts.
Yeah, I mean, before we started fouling them, they were at 62 or 3, which, gosh, you got to be able to win the games when you're holding people to 62 or 3 at this level. You need to get to 70, and we had the right shots. We're turning the ball over too much. This is a team that has a lot of really good guards, and so 17 turnovers is a number that's too high. And I thought we'd gotten to a stretch where we were doing a much better job, and we were back in kind of the good normal range, 12, 13. But that was a lot of possessions, and those mattered.
How do you feel? I mean, obviously it doesn't feel good to be on a losing streak.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a great feeling, but I know that once we get that first win, that the script is just going to flip. And, I mean, being in this position anyways, I'm very blessed to be here, so you have to look at the bright side of all of it.
You played last year on a team that started very slowly, too.
Mm-hmm.
And when it came on, it came on. Can you see this team doing that?
Yeah, for sure. I just think that we need that first win, and I think getting our heads up and just practicing extremely hard, and I thought yesterday we did that, and honestly today's game was better than previous ones, so if we continue to do that, I think we'll get that win, and then it'll be a different ball game.
One thing, the 50-50 balls getting on the ground, you saw a lot. I mean, there were a lot of bodies on the ground today, and the effort, like you all said, the effort is there. Is that is a situation where you're like, we keep building on these positives, they're all going to group together, and it's going to come together. We just got to keep believing and not quit doing those things that are positives. Right?
Yeah, well, it has to come together. There's just there's too many moments we fix one thing and then we fix the next thing, and then all of a sudden it's like the turnovers. We haven't had any problems with the turnovers. We thought we'd had that under control, and this wasn't a team that got out and pressured us, and then we end up with 17 today, but we shot it well, and they're doing all the things you need to do to get the win. But we got to make a few more shots and have a few less turnovers. I mean, you have all these one-possession games. You can go back and find 15 possessions that are easily, able to flip the script. And we had a couple of blown coverages today that they ended up hitting the shot. And, and that always happens in any defense, but you're just trying to get all the coverages right in the fourth quarter. And that's the piece that matters. And, I thought we looked tired in the fourth, which I understand why we're tired. They've all been kind of battling and trying to get their legs back under them, but I thought we looked tired today.
That was going to be my next question, but you answered it. And all those things that you mentioned, if you won 4 of the last 5, you probably don't even mention those things. It's just one of those things that kind of wears on you a little bit, maybe.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I think that's our 7th game or 9th game that's been a one-possession game. And we've won a few of those. But you just, it's hard to even look back and believe that you've gotten to this point when you could easily have won so many of those and everybody would be happy and feeling good about life. And you don't always know why you have all these battles in front of you. But when they're there, they're real, and you got to find a way, and it develops some fortitude, and it's really good for the rest of your life in terms of some of your resiliency and grit. But I think for all of us, we'd like to stop working on that and start working on feeling like how you can be a really good winner.
Anything else? All right, thank you all very much.
Yeah, I'm officially tired of working on building grit.
Yeah.